charged with the offense of harassment of a public servant. That's it. All right, off the record for a moment. Y'all need to whisper. If y'all were spies, everybody knows the state secrets because y'all are not whispering. We're back on the record. All right, you're charged with the offense of a harassment of a public servant. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, my client understands what happened that day. She understands she made a mistake. She'd like to be given the opportunity to show she can be a productive member of society.
All right.
That is, we ask that you follow the agreement, Judge.
All right, so let's talk about what I read in the report said that she was hearing voices. Have you ever had a mental health diagnosis?
Yes, I'm diagnosed from a judge that I was schizophrenic, and I went to, I'm supposed to receive a social security check for it, but I
Okay.
don't receive it. I try and work.
All right, and what's your support system like?
I have a friend who's gonna help me out, if I'm able to, do probation until I can get my own place.
And I have spoken to that gentleman. He does intend on opening up his home to her
All right, and what's the relationship?
friends, Judge.
How long have you known him?
I've just known him for the past year
How did you meet him?
through a friend, just a girlfriend of mine.
All right, and the reason why I ask these questions is because I am going to, just 1 second.
That's good.
Thank you. The reason what allergies, the reason COVID has tried to catch me, but when knock on the door, I'm like, not here.
You're the judge. Not
All
the judge.
right.
My judge.
So the reason why I ask these questions is because I'm trying to make sure that you have a stable placement. I don't want to just send you out in the world without a stable placement. So are you on medications at the jail?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And have you made any efforts to have your medication when you're released? Do you have a
They-
doctor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to MHMR and continue my medication.
Do you have a doctor?
I just go to the MHMR and they just prescribe my medication. I don't really talk it out like with a counselor or anything anymore. I used to.
Okay, you're gonna need to have a counselor, okay?
Okay,
Do you have any children?
I do, but my dad supports my son, and one of them, my other son, I had gave to the adoption agency, and they.
I'm sorry, what?
I had gave to the adoption agency, Adoption Alliance.
Okay,
And they had paid for him and everything.
all right, so how old is your child that's not adopted? 8?
But they have full custody of him.
Was that through CPS?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is gonna do. Court is gonna sentence you to a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. Probation.
Yes.
I'm gonna want a MIC evaluation. That can be done out of custody. What's the time frame on out of custody? All right. All right, so we'll do a MIC evaluation out of custody. All right, we can go off the record. State Defense, did you all consider having her placed or consider for placement in the mental health court?
My understanding was that Judge Ron Hill lost funding and that there.
No, I mean,
That
nothing
was
hurts.
the last I heard.
Okay, nothing hurts a failure but a try. So if y'all would like to, and if the state is in agreement, if y'all can see if mental health court would accept her, and then y'all can do a motion for new trial, and we can handle that this way, because I believe, and I could be wrong, it's going to put a lot on probation to make sure that she takes her medications, because she really needs a case manager for that. And I don't want her to end up coming back here because she's not taking her medication.
I understand that, Judge. I'll go up right now and check.
All right, and here's the thing. I understand because I used to represent people who had mental health issues, and I did a lot of research on it. Sometimes you start feeling great and you're like, why am I taking these medications? I feel great, and you stop. Or either sometimes what ends up happening is there are side effects and you stop taking your medication. Then we end up right back here. I don't want that to happen for you. Okay?
Can I say something? I was thinking about getting the monthly injection instead, so
Okay.
that would be.
All right. Well, you can talk to your doctor about that. But if you're going to do the monthly injection, just let probation know. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what's this tattoo on your chest?
Oh, it was just a name I made up.
Okay.
Sporling.
Okay. All right. So what's going to end up happening is they are going to interview you for the mental health court. If the health court ends up accepting you, then your attorney is going to come back and we'll do a motion for new trial and they will end up supervising you. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. Here's the thing. People announce for themselves in here. We're all adults. Okay. He can take care of himself. All right. So that's his problem. Okay. So we're going to let people take care of their own cases. You can have a seat. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have the deputy take you outside for disrupting court. So you're not welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's still going to be a great day because it's not Monday. All right. All right. After viewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. She does understand the error of her ways, and she would express to the court that the court followed the plea agreement and sentenced Ms. Garcia to the 20 days in Bexar County Jail under 1244.
All right, Ms. Garcia, what were you stealing from Walmart?
It was a Thanksgiving gift and dinner, like an item for my daughter's dinner that she needed for Thanksgiving dinner for that night.
How old is your daughter?
She's 16.
And what item did she need for Thanksgiving dinner?
She needed a gift and rolls and a beverage
Why?
for her cheer Thanksgiving dinner. He did not let me know with the appropriate time, so I had to do it. Like, when I figured I had to do it.
No, I mean, if it's during Thanksgiving time, what you do is you go to
It was actually
different places and they will do that. You can't be stealing your way through life. And this is not the first time that you've stolen. That's why you're here. So, I mean, do you want to steal your way through life?
No.
So are you employed currently?
No.
Why not?
I live with my mother and I are caregiving for like this.
So basically you don't have a job.
No.
You're living off your mom.
No.
I mean, yeah, you are. You're living off of her. The government may be paying for you to care for her, but you're living off your mom. You don't have a real employment. You need to get a job. You understand? Now, whether or not you get one, that's completely up to you. But you can't go through life being an adult, depending on other people to pay for you. And your go-to, if your daughter needs something, shouldn't be, I'm going to go steal it. Because did she end up with what she needed for the Thanksgiving?
No.
So what ended up happening?
Another parent ended up getting it for her.
So there you go. You can't teach your daughter that it's okay to steal. And based upon your theft history, that's what you're telling her, that it's okay to steal, and it's not. If you want something, you work for it. And you need to get a job and stop living off your mom. All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 20 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Is this a judgment satisfied?
Yes.
Give you credit for any time served. The court will show that the judgment is satisfied. And what I can tell you is all of these theft cases are what's called crimes of moral turpitude. And I'm sure your attorney has told you that will preclude you from doing certain things in your life. You understand? All right. Good luck to you. We can go off the record. Make sure that you're a good example for your daughter. Okay. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
My name is Happy. I upload courtroom video for education purpose. This video may contain copyrighted works not specifically authorized for use, but believed in good faith to be protected by the fair use doctrine under Section 107 of U.S. copyright law.